Hello and welcome back to a true introduction into powerlifting, episode 4, and thank you for tuning in once more. So, after I finally recovered from the pie eating, a picosis if you will, I managed to get back in the gym, although I did feel terrible for about 2 days after eating that pie, so yeah, won't be doing that any time soon, despite it being delicious. I think the sheer volume threw me off. So, this week I'll be focusing on speed work and rest pause training, which is what my program has been doing for the last 2 weeks. The speed work I don't enjoy as much, although the banded stuff is quite good and it does help being more explosive. And the rest pause work I do really enjoy. I've been hitting some pretty good numbers for sets of 5, so yeah, I'll show you that shortly. Diet's also changed this week, so now for my breakfast, instead of the shake that I showed you last week, I'm now having a steak, blueberries and nuts. And I tell you, cooking a steak and eating a steak at 5 in the morning is less than ideal, and I don't like it, but it is what it is. So yeah, as I said, this week going to be looking at speed work, rest pause training, and then actually going to get out and about a little bit this week. Not really much to do with the training, but it does take its toll just literally working from home and getting in the gym. And that is it. So, going to get out and about this week, do some exploring. So yeah, I'll catch you in the gym. Oh, hello. So, started off with some speed work here. So starting out on deadlifts. So I did 6 sets of 3 reps. Started off on 70 kilos, moving pretty quick there. So I was quite happy with that. So then moved up to 85 kilos and then to 100 kilos, again moving pretty quick, blink and you'll miss it. So yeah, the speed work I'm not really enjoying as much as going heavy, but it definitely makes me feel more explosive through the movement when I am going heavy. I find the reps are a lot quicker and stronger. So yeah, ooh, look at that ass. Here we go. For some squats, again speed work banded. Started off on 50 kilos on this. I decided to stay at 50 kilos because it just wasn't as fast as I wanted it to be, but again it is what it is. I'd rather work on getting the speed than push the weight a little bit and risk slowing down, because the aim of this is to move quickly. Continuing with the speed work here, we have the bench press. So did 3 sets of 6, starting at 50 kilos, 2 sets on 55 and 2 sets of 60. As you can see here, I'm back on a normal width bar, and I have a 1-inch wider grip on this. The rationale behind that is that at the bottom of the movement, the wider you grip, the more you engage your pec, so you really help with that early part of the press coming straight out. So these felt pretty good, felt like it moved pretty quickly, but think again sticking at that weight was probably a good idea. Didn't really want to go heavier than that on the speed presses. So now moving on to some rest pause exercises. So bench press with a 2.5-inch bar, worked up to this set of 115 kilos, I think it was. Supposed to be a rest pause. Yeah, only criticism I've got of myself, and I didn't think I had done this at the time, is that my arse is still coming up only fractionally. I do actually start thinking about it during these sets, about actively keeping my arse down. So there you see, it's still coming up a little bit. The rep itself felt strong, it felt like it moved quite quickly. That 2.5-inch bar does make it a little bit harder, and it does spin a little bit, so you've got to control it. See, again, arse shooting up there, which I need to try and avoid. I think this is the rep where I figure out that I need to keep it down. Yes, there it is. Managed to keep it down just in time for the end of the set. Here we go with some deadlifts now on rest pause. Think I worked up on this to 180 kilos, which I only used my lifting straps for the last set as well, because I'm really trying to work on my grip. But as you can see, I'm pretty tired here. I need to stop wearing these shorts to the gym because the bar keeps getting stuck on my leg and causes me to slow down at the top of the movement, which is really annoying. But again, compared to where I was a number of weeks ago, you know, 180 for a single, really struggled with that. Was just to be able to get a bit over it. So yeah, happy with that. And here we have rest pause on squats. I was really happy with this, 160 kilos for 5, which was where I was sort of maxing out. I was just getting to maybe 165 with nowhere near that depth, so I'm actually really happy with this. Again, knees really going in slightly on some of the reps, but again, nowhere near as bad as where I was at the beginning. So yeah, really happy with this set. Felt so strong after it, apart from I had a massive bruise from the bar across my back. And my biceps and triceps were absolutely shot from holding the bar, but this low bar feels so much better than high bar or normal bar. I think when I do go to comp, I'll be utilising the low bar position for my squat because it's just so much stronger, creates so much more stable support in my opinion. So really happy with this. And again, 5 sets at 160, 10 seconds between, I think is a really good achievement, and I'm hoping to maybe hit 180, 190 at the end of this block. So, as I said, decided to get out and about a little bit this weekend. Bit sick of being stuck in, working from home a hell of a lot. You know, my only real sort of out and about bit is when I'm getting to the gym or when I'm going shopping, which I absolutely despise. So I decided to go somewhere a little bit open this weekend. So we went to New Forest, a place called High Corner Inn, which is apparently the most secluded inn in the south. I think I might be wrong, but that's what I believe it is. And let me tell you, it was secluded. So I thought I'd film it anyway, just to show you what we got up to. It was all right. It was a bit of fun. Bit in the wilderness. Did some good hiking. Had some good food. So yeah, let's have a look. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do now. What's that one doing? What am I supposed to do? Do I beep them? Will they freak out if I beep?
No, I just start edging slowly down the... Start going slowly. They'll move, but just don't do any sudden movements. There we go.
What the shit? I'm not fitting through that.
Welcome to the New Forest. There you go, they're going, there you go.
Fuck off, you massive bastards. So we have made it to our room despite nearly being killed by a pack of murderous horses, and it's pretty sweet, pretty small room, but oh shit, I keep nearly banging my head, but yeah, pretty nice little place. Nice bathroom, nice big old bath, even though I don't get baths. Yeah, pretty good. So I think the plan is gonna go out and do some walking about around New Forest. That's where we are. Probably should have said we're in New Forest. Just come for a little bit of a mooch. So gonna go grab a beer in the bar downstairs, or maybe 5, and then go for a little stroll around New Forest. Go back, shower and ting tonight, and then we're having a fat scram, which I've been looking forward to. Which, if you're lucky, I will let you see. So here we are in New Forest, in the middle of absolutely nowhere. There's just like wild horses, mate, just randomly scattered about, a couple of wild cows. It's like, honestly, you could not be more like secluded from people in this country, I don't reckon. I remember when I first moved down here and people were sort of saying, oh, you go there and there's just random horses, as you saw before, just scattered about. So I'm wondering what else we might come across, but there's some horsies just there. Can you get some horsies there? You're gonna get in the shot. No, I think you would you? She's shy. Oh, she's shy. Oh, see, there's another one. I feel like do you think we should try and go over to it? I reckon they'll kick my head in. Mate, we are in the wilderness up here. Absolute death trail getting up here, so muddy. Trackies are absolutely ruined. But yeah, in the absolute wilderness. There's like bare horses behind me as well, but you can't really see them because they keep scurrying off. Blowing out my ass up here. Hey Em, how are we doing? You trying to get signal up here? Jesus. Drink it in. Lovely up here. All shiny, but I'm not sweating. Yeah, literally in fucking middle of nature. Oh, Bella. So random little insight for you there into into what we got up to in New Forest. Not really keeping in with the theme of the series or the videos, but it's just what we got up to this weekend, and it was a bit of fun, something different. So look at that barnet. So yeah, thanks again for tuning in. Please tune in next week because I'm hitting a new phase of the program, which looks disgusting. So you'll see me getting to put through my paces on that. So that should be great fun. As always, I will ask you to drop the video a like and please subscribe to the channel. And again, if you've not checked out the Instagram page, which has all of the workouts put on there, you can find us on Into Lifting. Cheers, guys.